Alright, so we're going to continue along. We have some more scripted battles with these guards before we get to Barbossa here. I believe this hallway is the last hallway where we actually have scripted fights. This might actually be the last encounter anyways. Excuse me. If this isn't the last one, we only have one more after this. But I'm pretty sure it's the last one. Wasn't the last one. But so far we've managed to pretty much get through this almost damageless, so that's pretty cool. Of course, he gets a counter hit on Fusalu there, but one guy left. He's not a problem. Just like that, we take him out. Now, that's the last guy right there. So as you can see, I'm getting kind of dangerously low on magic here. Which isn't a big deal because these guys don't hit too hard anyways, and we can hit pretty hard ourselves. Like you see, Flick hits a crit for 519. I think his regular attack was like 300, 200, somewhere in there. So it's not really a big deal that we don't have magic to fight these guys anymore. It just makes it easier, quicker, you know, better overall. I might be wrong, actually. Yeah. One, maybe two more? I don't know. The final save is coming up ahead. Like the last place I can possibly save the game. Although, of course, with this being emulator, I did make a save state just before the Barbossa fight. That way, if I did die to him, I could just reload the save state right outside the fight and not have to do the walk of shame all the way back. Kind of cheesy, but makes it easier for myself. That's the last chest of the game. Horned helmet. Fusalu and Clear are the only people that can actually use it, and Fusalu's a tank, so. And as you can see, our bits, our currency is actually maxed out. I never had it maxed going into here, and I actually just noticed when I went to go equip it. That's why I hit pause again. I was like, oh, my bits is maxed. So at this split here, left is the save point and right is the way out. And I lied. Make it no powering. Powering's not actually better in any regards to what we have equipped. I forgot about the powering, to tell you the truth. Look at that, 20 hours. Realistically, it's not 20 hours though. It's our first Colossus. They're actually pretty tough, but they die quick with magic. What is this, 36? 18? Yeah. So 18 hours of gameplay, roughly. The 2 extra hours was just idle time in between recording sessions. I would take a break, right? So. So these awkward stops, by the way, is just because I couldn't remember where the fight started, and I didn't want to get caught just outside the fight like I did with the zombie dragon and the Neck Lord fight, and there was a couple other ones too, I think. I wanted to make sure I was at full health and I was ready for it. Here we go. Ninja, Commander of the Liberation Army, thank you for coming this far. This is the worst music possible for this, by the way. Look at this garden, a beautiful place full of flowers in bloom. This is the end. It is all that remains of my empire. Ninja, I shall protect my empire with my own hands. Dragon King Sword, gimme power. So, our final fight against Barbossa. And it's not as easy as it seems. He turns into the Golden Hydra. Now this thing is nasty. It is pretty tough to fight. It's pretty bad. I actually kind of made a mistake here. Not knowing, of course, because I haven't played the game in forever. I believe the head on the far left is the only head that can actually heal. So I believe you want to kill that one first. Don't quote me on that, because I thought all the heads can heal. I could be wrong. I do know the head on the far right's immune to fire damage. The one on the left takes the most. This is also kind of weird music for this fight, but it's all good. Log of Deception to hopefully increase my evasion, but if they use magic, then I'm fucked anyways, right? So that's the attack we want to see every single turn, realistically, because it only does damage to one person, so I only have to worry about constantly healing one person rather than healing the whole party. For Judgment, I'm not going to target the same head because it's a waste, so I actually Judgment the Golden Hydra head on the far right, and then I Judgment the Golden Hydra head in the middle. It doesn't look like I was targeting the one in the middle until it actually does the damage. It still looks like it's targeting the right side one, but... And then basically what I wanted to do was gang up on one head and kind of clear across the board. I knew it could heal. I forgot it could res, though. So, spoiler alert, it can revive heads as well. But thankfully, we were getting lucky crits. We got lucky attacks. Like I said, that Rock Tomb attack, it really isn't that bad. Now I'm just kind of using more and more people to gang up on attacks. I'm using Kirkus as mainly heals. Myself attacking now, and then Cleo still with the Firestorm. Just to do AoE damage. It might not be a lot, but any damage is damage, right? The only thing that's not happening is the right side head isn't taking damage. But all things considered, I'm doing damage to the left and the middle. So that's the best possible outcome there. So yeah, there's the first heal that the Hydra heads do. Fortunately, it doesn't show you how much it heals, and also you don't know health, so you don't really know how effective that thing actually is at healing. But because it spent its turn healing, all my guys are actually at full health, so I could use Kirkus to attack this round, which is super nice. You're gonna see an animation when when a Hydra head dies, it will go up in the air and then it will just disappear. So that's the worst attack that we'll see. It does AoE damage. Nothing terribly crazy. Thankfully, we all have pretty good defense. But, you know, 100, 200 damage, it catches up because max health here, or sorry, minimum health here is like 600. Max is 800, right? So, you know, 200 to 300 damage, and that's basically 3 turns dead. Thankfully, Kirkus has AoE heals, so... For those that are new and don't realize what I'm saying, AoE stands for Area of Effect. So when you do AoE damage, you're doing damage to an area. And AoE heals is, you know, the opposite. So you're healing an area. So there, the first head is finally destroyed. So now we only have 2 heads left. Golden Hydra middle and the far left. I decided to use one more Firestorm because I have it, and both of these heads actually take damage from the fire attack, obviously, so. it's worth it nonetheless. So the far left head heals, and it revives the one in the far right. It's worth noting it doesn't come back with full health. Again, I don't know how much health it has. I think I can chip it out in one turn. Maybe it takes 2 turns. I'm not entirely sure here. I thought I had to heal, but then I looked down and realized everyone was full health, so it's just a full go at it, except for Cleo. So because Cleo only has, flame arrows left, I decided to specifically target the head on the left, because after it rezzed the head on the right, I knew I had to kind of make the head on the left priority. Yeah, see, I already killed the head on the right, and it's not even been a turn. Anyways, though, I knew that I had to make the head on the left a priority, but it doesn't take away the fact that the one that it brings back is super weak, and I know the middle head is damaged, so I figured I would just power through it the best I could. At least I have Cleo still doing constant damage to the one on the left. Crit. Good attack as well. I don't know if it has a cooldown for that healing attack. I would like to think so, but honestly I have no idea. That was a good crit by Fusalu as well. This music is more fitting, but it's very short. There we go, second res of the fight, but doesn't really matter. I can do enough damage output to keep it dead. So, and because here's the thing, because it takes a turn to res, I don't have to heal anyone as long as I stay on top of heals. So it bringing back a head isn't the worst thing in the world. Here I didn't know if I should attack that newly brought head back with Cleo or not, because I knew the head in the middle would have to be weak too, right? I also got a really good crit with Cleo, so I kind of realized at that point maybe I should be using Cleo's normal attack instead of Flaming Arrow. There, it's already dead in the first turn. Thankfully I got the Rock Tomb on Cleo. Not that big of a deal. It did take down like 400 of her health, but 300 really, but... So now I decided to focus on the left head a little bit more because I knew I had to get rid of it. It is also a lot... It should theoretically have more health than the head in the middle, and I know the head in the middle has to be super weak, so now I kind of focus up heavily. It's my last Water of Kindness. It's not my last AoE heal, but it's my last Water of Kindness. So, which, I think it maxes out at 300 health per person. Hits me with another one of those lightning attacks, unfortunately, but gotta make do from here. I do still have, Rain of Kindness. I also have Drops of Kindness too, so it just really depends on what I want to do. Here I opted out to kind of play it a little bit more dangerous for more damage output. I'm really hoping to kill that head on the left. So I chose to instead heal Victor. I got the Rock Tomb, which was decent. If it was the lightning, I would have been in serious trouble. And this turn, I'm only assuming that it's going to be rezzing if I don't kill it, so. That actually threw me off. I thought it was actually, like, that was its attack, was just a bite. I was like, oh, okay. So it hit me with the lightning attack again, so I did not miscall it, but now I have to take into consideration I need a full heal for the, or I need a party heal at this point, because everyone's kind of getting lower. But again, play it dangerously. I decided to use my back rank as just the healers now and keep my front rank constantly attacking. I knew if I put my 3 attackers on the healing head that I would get rid of it pretty soon, and thankfully Flick cleared it off with the crit rate then and there. So, and just like that, done. Didn't even lose anyone. So theoretically, that fight didn't go perfect. It would have been better if I had attacked the head on the left first, but I didn't know that. Whoa. All in all, though, that was a really good fight. I was pretty happy at this point. That's why I haven't skipped the text box. I didn't even read it yet at this point. I was kind of soaking in the moment. Because that's pretty much it. There's one more thing to do in the game, or one more part left in the game, but that was the last boss, so I knew, you know, I'd beat the game pretty much at this point. Here comes the now 4 Imperial Generals, because Teo died. Your Highness. Kasim. You've changed, Your Highness. Why? We believed in you. Kazim, I've missed you, and I miss those days we fought together. You were deceived by that woman, by Wendy. Barbossa, what happened? You lost? The Golden Emperor indeed. And you call yourself the Golden Emperor. For shame. How dare you insult His Highness? Don't be silly. Your Highness. Ha ha ha. Now it's your turn, ninja. This empire is dead, but I'll still take your Soul Eater. Give it to me. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. Doesn't matter how hard she tries, the Soul Eater won't leave us. Odessa, Grimio, Teo, and Ted. That was the 4 different levels of the Soul Eater that we got. 4 different souls. Well, why do you reject me, Soul Eater? You control life and death and eat souls. I'm your ideal host. Together, let us take revenge on this cursed world. Even you reject me, Soul Eater. Even the most cursed rune refuses me. That's enough, Wendy. Stop it. What are you doing? I'll destroy you with my magic. It's no use, Wendy. The rune of my Dragon King sword, the Sovereign rune, is protected against any form of magic. Even the rune of the gate. But with the black rune, you were... I lied. So he was never under mind control. Well, what do you plan to do, Barbossa? I loved you. Liar, you love my resemblance to Claudia, which was his late wife. That's not true. I wanted to erase the sadness that lies hidden deep in your eyes. The sadness of one who cannot accept others. I loved you, but that was a mistake. It was my only mistake, but it cannot be forgiven. Please, please stop it, Barbossa. As a result of my mistake, I lost my empire. Ninja, what kind of land will you create in its stead? Emperor Barbossa. Emperor. Your Highness. Farewell. So he jumps off and commits suicide with Wendy next to him. The end of the Emperor. And the end of the Empire. I don't think this place will hold for much longer. We better escape. So here I resume control, and now we have our escape sequence. So we have to get out of the palace now. All the way back through it. I'm pretty sure you don't get encounters here, though. It's basically just a walking sim. It's the Liberation Army. Don't let them escape alive. Ninja, I'll stall them. You go on ahead. Don't be ridiculous, Victor. Ninja, this country still needs you. But me, once the war is over, I'm useless. Don't worry. I'll be right behind you. Flick, take care, Ninja. Let's go, leader. Let him do what he wants. Anybody feel like dying today? Step forward. I'll fight until my heart stops. Fool, be careful. Ninja, you were chosen by Odessa to rebuild this country. I can't let you get killed here, or else Odessa will be furious when I see her again up there. Go, Ninja, and fulfill Odessa's dream. Hurry. Can't leave you here. I'll be alright. Victor and I will join you later. Stay alive, Flip. It's a bit too early to see Odessa again. Our reunion can wait until I become a better man. Where's Ninja? He's gone ahead. Now we can fight to our heart's content. Yeah, too bad I have to fight alongside you. Ninja has escaped this way. We must avenge the Emperor. Let's go, Star Dragon Sword. You sure know how to treat a man. In the name of my sword, Odessa, I won't let you pass. Great music for this, by the way. So we made it out of Gregminster alive. Look, we won! We won! The Empire is destroyed. We did it! We did it, Sylvania. Kirkus. It has ended at last, Master Ninja. Look, Tengar, we won! We defeated the Empire! Ouch, ouch, don't pull me like that. Oh, sorry. Black is avenged, I guess. It's over. Hey, old man. Aren't you lucky you got to see all this before kicking the bucket? Stop calling me old man. Master Liukin, these voices, have we won? Yes, undoubtedly. I see, Master Liukin, I despise war. I always felt that to take a life of another, for whatever reason, was wrong. And yet I became a military strategist, and took many lives. Did I do the right thing? Perhaps I should have remained in the village, fishing in my idle moments until my death. Master Mathayu, the answer to that. Are you asleep now, Master Mathayu? May you rest in peace. You have accomplished so much in your life. I'm gonna let you guys read this for a second here. It goes by pretty fast. You may or may not have to pause the video as it goes. it's worth noting, anyone that dies there, it gets their own little blurb. But if they don't die, then you actually find out what they go on to do, which is kind of cool. So anyways, that was Suikoden. I really had a fun time recording and playing this. And even though I had to kind of MacGyver the last 6 episodes, which is really unfortunate, and I was really upset about that, I still made the best of it. And I was still happy that I did this series. It's one of my favorite games, and I'm glad that I got to play it and share it with you guys. So that's that. Next up was Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. It still will be, but the problem is this. Neo 2 comes out for a computer on February 5th, and that is, well, today is the 31st of January, so it's right around the corner when Neo 2 comes out. So I might still start Assassin's Creed 4 and then just jump back and forth between Neo and Assassin's Creed. I don't really know yet. Door Kicker stuff is still happening. I posted a new sub 10 run of Chapter 1. If you guys haven't seen that, go check that out. It's really cool. It's a fun game to run. I definitely recommend checking the video out in any case. I'm working on lowering my Chapter 2 time. It's not going to be lowered much more, but... And then I want to do leveled runs of all the different chapters, 3, 4, 5, challenge, and 6, or challenges and 7, so all in due time. You know my mantra here. There's just so many games in so little time, right? But with that being said, that's pretty much all I have to say. There's not really much more to go on here, so I'm just going to kind of end my commentary. The video is already pre-recorded, so the video will end once the credits is over, sort of thing. Yeah, if you guys like this and enjoyed, let me know. If you have a favorite character out of the 108 stars, leave it in the comments below. Tell me why. Besides that, though, that's that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If you have anything to say, comment down below. Subscribe and share. It will help me out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.